Becca West here with Emerald Moments Travel, and right now I'm continuing the series of the pros and cons of river cruising. Cons being considerations, not exactly negatives, but things you might want to think about before taking your next river cruise. The pro today is that you are never on open ocean. Seasickness is something that people really worry about, and it can quickly turn a dream vacation into a nightmare. But with river cruising, your waves are never significant enough to cause the rocking of the boat that causes seasickness. Something else to consider with river cruising is that if you ever have an emergency on the boat, there's always quick exit because your land is right there. River cruising, you don't have to avoid hurricanes, and then there's no rogue waves, which has kind of been a trend recently with cruising. So if being on open ocean is something that causes you anxiety, river cruising may be a great option for you. Here is something to consider. River cruises are very vulnerable to water levels. So high water or low water can negatively affect itineraries. But the cruise lines are really good at making those decisions quickly and letting the clients know. They make them for the safety of the crew and the ship and the clients, and then they're really good about changing those itineraries. So for instance, December 2023 saw very high water levels on the Rhine and Danube, and clients were talking about how their itineraries changed when they got there on the cruise ship. But most of them, a vast majority of them, talked about how much those cruise lines, specifically on the waterways, really made those transitions seamless. So sometimes they would get off, they would disembark the ship at a certain city, take a motor coach to the next port, and then get back on a different ship up there. So it's something to consider. My advice is to always be flexible and go with the flow. So whether you are hiking on the Buda side of Budapest up to the castle, or you are in your mundane day-to-day living, I hope you find your emerald moments today. Blessings, bye guys.